I want to start chapter 9 with a great quote by a Chinese philosopher called Lao Tzu. He says, "When you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you." And that's what this chapter is all about. It's about the ultimate prosperity generator, gratitude and generosity. When you bring those two beautiful components, those pieces together, how can you go wrong? You've got the ultimate prosperity going on wherever you're at financially, or wherever you're at in your, given the external circumstances. Because you can always pause, even right now, take a breath, and just acknowledge what it is you're grateful for. Even just being able to watch this video, or whatever it is that you experienced today that gave you some joy or some insight or some experience. I mean, not all experiences are pleasant, but they could also be great teachers. So this chapter really talks about when you can stay in that state of gratitude, it's really easy to find that place of generosity as well, because what gratitude does is it helps you mobilize and be able to take the right skillful actions to be generous, not just to yourself, but to other people around you. And I love the Buddha's wonderful reminder about generosity and gratitude. About generosity, he says, wherever you're at, you can be generous. If you have a lot, you can give a lot. If you have a little, give a little. The whole thing is to really somehow find that place in your life where you could hold both those tools and be able to utilize them whenever you can and however you can, regardless of what you have or don't have. Because there's always something you can be grateful for. You can be grateful for the family, friends, or perhaps your clarity and insight around where you're going in your life. You could be grateful for the natural support that we have to be able to breathe in and breathe out. Perhaps your community. Generosity that feeds off of that is really important, because then you could mobilize and take the right action and do the things that are right for you. So here's my question before I leave. So what are you really feeling grateful for in your life? How do they look? How does it feel? And when you feel those things and when you see them, how do they move you to then go out and mobilize to do something perhaps generous, maybe random acts of kindness? I don't know. But that's something to think about in this chapter.